Right, well here we are on our winter campaign water, which is Cottington Lakes, a lake that is very close to our hearts, as people know. It's just rolling on from the last session really. As you see in the last video that we did, I managed to get lucky and catch drop scale at 44.5 pound. I was well happy with that, and Dad managed to catch a couple of doubles as well. Obviously being in winter, you know, we can see you can see by the trees and stuff now, this is when carp fishing starts to get hard now, and but we're going to give it a go. Like I say, we've done all right here in the past, and this is going to be our winter water for this year. Basically, obviously we've got 2 nights ahead of us. It's a weekend as usual, you know, me and Dad only fish at weekends. I'm just scanning the water now as such, you know, it's very busy as you would expect. You know, the big fish that swim in this lake is, well, it's just ridiculous really, isn't it? You've got a couple of 50s, anything up to 16 40s, etc., and probably about 50 different 30s. So going to be up against it. Like I say, I'm just scanning the water now, you know, and where you're looking now is exactly where I'm fishing. Yeah, basically on that far margin over there, if I just zoom in a little bit, that's where the right hand rod is, over that side. Again, it's a good area over there, they do like it along that edge. And but there was someone in the swim prior to me, like I say, you know, when we got down here it was busy, but the gentleman's moved out, he's gone home now, and I managed to get in. So basically we've got one on that far margin there, basically where the brambles meet in, and then as we pan round to the left more, you can see obviously that's the entrance there to the old lake. I'll spin that round a little bit more for you guys, just in there. Another good spot there as well. I mean, the good thing about, this swim is if they want to go in one lake or the other, they've got a pasture, and that's the way that I look at this swim. And they're the 2 spots that we started with. It could all change later on. I mean, to be fair, like I say, we've got 2 nights ahead of us. It's Friday at the moment, and I've seen 1 fish so far that bashed out, and you know, which was good, and keeps morale up as such. And but like I say, I've got the rods out. I've got them out pretty quick as well, and I'm just going to fan round now and just show you guys. You know, you got someone over there in the peg over there, there's someone over there, and then as we come through, I've got a little bit of water here to the right of me, not loads but enough, and then you get the main bowl bit down there. Dad's further down the bank, he's a couple of swims up from me, and like I say, we're going to give it a go. But yeah, this is the start of like the mini winter campaign. It started off very well, as you guys see in the last video. If you haven't seen that one, go back onto the O'Connor angle, and loads of videos will come up, and it'll be the Cottington one. Excuse me. And you'll see there, I mean, you know, luck would have it, I couldn't believe it, first bite for the winter campaign was 44 pound, and you know, it's but there's loads of them in here, like, you know, I say loads, you know, there's a good head of big fish in here, and let's hope we can get amongst them this winter. So like I say, it's going to be a mini campaign between me and Dad, and we'll go from there with it. But there's your little intro of where we are. We'll go through baits and rigs, etc., and all the banter bits throughout the weekend. But yeah, let's just hope that we can nick a couple of fish. Like, you know, it's not been fishing well, but you expect that this time of year. The only thing I worry about in winter, and it's the same with every lake that I fish, is just how much bait is on the bottom already, and that's the only thing that I worry about. But there we go. But yeah, we got a little bit of water to play with, and like I say, the rods are out. I've got one on the far side there, and I've got one in the gap there to start with, and then we'll go from there. And let's hope the carp gods are with us. But yeah, that'll do for now, guys. And but before I do go, I'd just like to bring up, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe now, because the amount of footage that's going to be on this channel, I mean, we're going to go through rigs, etc. There's going to be loads of different things for everyone, whether you're experienced, you're a beginner, or you know, whether you're in between, like, you know. And like I say, we mainly go to day ticket lakes, and we'll go from there with it all. But like I say, subscribe to the channel, and but when we hit a certain amount of subscribers, I don't know, let's just say 500 off the top of my head, what we're going to do is we're going to pick one person at random, and we're going to take that person with us, and we're going to put them behind the camera, so the show's going to be about them, the way they fish, etc. So yeah, it's worth subscribing. It's all free, and who knows, you might even come down here with us, Bluebell, who knows, you could come anywhere with us, and who knows, you know what I mean, hopefully you can catch a big one on camera, eh? And we'll see what you guys are like. But yeah, there's the little intro for now. Like I say, the second session into our winter campaign, and we'll go from there. Well, I'm back in my favourite peg on Cottington Pepper, new pepper, in peg 11. Ben's down in his favourite peg, number 9. What can I say? The weather's not too good. It's starting to rain as I'm doing this filming, but you've got to be in it to win it, so I'm glad I'm here, and hopefully we'll catch some fish. If we do catch some, I'm sure we'll both let you know, and if we do catch some, then we'll let you know, and we'll let you know what we're doing and that sort of thing to guide you through how we caught them. But the lake was netted just a couple of days ago, so it's possible that we might find it pretty hard, but we'll see how we go. The rain's pouring down now, as you can see, so who knows, we might get lucky and have a beauty. Speak to you later. Well, we're coming into the Friday evening period now, and bloody, I know one thing, it's bloody cold, and but yeah, I'll say it's been very quiet today. I believe there was one fish lost today in the old lake. To be fair, I watched him play it, and I was up in my dad's swim and I could see down, and yeah, he lost it, and looked like to me he was really bullying it, but I've seen another one which was just in front of them reeds opposite. That one jumped out there, and so I put a bait on that, but nothing as of yet. But like I say, it's that temperature is really dropping now. We're coming into that evening period now. It's probably about an hour's worth of light left, and but nothing to show as of yet. Like I say, the lake's busy. I've redone the traps. I've left that one near the reeds over there to the right hand side as you're looking, and I've got one still in that channel. But yeah, there's not been really nothing to go on to. As you can hear the seagulls getting on me bloody nerves as well. Tried having a kip today, and God, them things, Jesus Christ, you know when they're in your swim, and there they are, just there to the right of us. But yeah, no, nothing to report. Like I say, all the rods have been done, just waiting for mango. I'm going to have a nice battered sausage and chips tonight, and if we catch anything, you'll be the first to know. But yeah, there's about an hour's worth of light left, so we might get lucky, but if not, I'll come back to you guys in the morning. But the yeah, there's the rods down there. So God, wouldn't it be nice if one of them rattled off now and get a live take? That'd be absolutely awesome. But the yeah, like I've just said, we've got an hour's worth of light. That temperature has really plummeted now, and let's see if we can get anything through the night. But the to be fair, I don't feel that confident. I haven't really seen a lot to go on today, and but there has been a bite next door in the old lake, so we'll go from there. But like I say, you'll be the first to know if we get a bite. But but yeah, all I want is for Mango to hurry up. I'm hungry, mate. So we'll see you guys in the morning.
The rain has now stopped, the wind has dropped, and the lake itself looks like a mirror. It's so calm out there, there's not a ripple on it, which is not what I really want to see, but hopefully it might bring them on the feed. We're hoping to catch one between now and first dark if we can, but they have been known to come out of here in the dark, so we're still hopeful. We've got a long way to go, and hopefully we'll catch one.
Morning guys, and what a quiet night # morning it has been. It's obviously left you yesterday evening with about an hour of light left, and didn't see anything, you know, in that last hour, and yeah, nothing through the night, not even a bleep, not a liner, nothing. I didn't even hear any, which was quite worrying. Yeah, like I say, I mean, I must admit I didn't feel that confident last night at the you know, when you get to that period where you just think, I don't think this is going to happen tonight. You know, we've all been there as carp anglers, you know, you get that gut feeling as such, and but I don't know if anyone else has caught anything. I'm just panning round now. Like I say, Dad's up the other end. Excuse me, I don't know if he's caught anything yet. But down this end, very, very quiet. It really has been. I haven't seen absolutely nothing this morning. Got up at first light, and like I say, nothing to report at all. So, you know, I've still got the rods over on the far side. If I just pan round a bit, we'll come round. Still got the rods over this side. And maybe it's going to be a change today. I'll bring one of the rods to the right hand side, but it's just been dead. There's been nothing to go on. Like I say, no liners, no bleeps, nothing. And but that's winter fishing, I suppose, isn't it? You know, it can happen just out of the blue here, and let's hope it does. But yeah, very, very poor start at the moment. But like I say, I don't think no one's caught. I mean, there was a bite yesterday. As far as I'm aware, and what I see yesterday, there was not one bite on this side of the complex. Basically, obviously, we're on Pepper. It's two lakes joined with a channel, and on this side, nothing. No one's had absolutely nothing. So, but we'll keep trying. It's time to have a cup of coffee and get me thinking head on. And the problem is just there's like nowhere to move. Everywhere's busy, and that's carp fishing nowadays, isn't it? You know, you just got to try and get a swim. Excuse me, and do the best that you can. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. Like I say, I think it's coffee time, and we'll go from there. And let's just hope that we can nick one today. But that's Cottington for you. You know, it's conditions. I mean, it's a bit warmer this morning. I will say that. It wasn't as cold as what it was last night. It was absolutely freezing last night, and. But yeah, maybe it's time to go through the old tackle box and the bait bag, and let's see what else I can use to try and catch one of these winter carp out of here. But we'll get back to you soon, and I'll let you know what I've changed, etc. once we've all done it.
good. It's gone off on another charging run. Yeah, it certainly looks a good one. With a bit of a row. Yeah, he's going on a run now. There's a nice one in the net there. Lovely jubbly. Well done, Ben. Here's Ben now. He's got it in a unhooking mat.
We go.
Yep, it's a good fish.
It is.
Well hooked.
That was absolutely nailed, that was.
Yeah, yeah.
Creamy.
There's the rig he's using.
There it is.
I'm not getting caught up with the camera here.
I'll go into it more in depth anyway, but
Yeah.
you can see that the shrink tube's blown back, which it should do. Little creamy toffee.
What a stunner that is. Absolutely beautiful. On a sunny winter's day. Hopefully it's going to reach the 3.0. It'll be close, I think. Very close. Right, Ben's getting it into the wasteling now, so we're going to see.
Oh, mid-20s.
Right, it's on the scales.
Oh, you was well out.
Yeah, I'm well out. I thought it was bigger than
I thought
that.
it was around the mid-20 mark.
Yeah.
23, 23.10, something like that.
Yep, great. Alright, there it is. What a beaut. Oh. Doesn't want to play the game yet, so
there we go, £23.10. If she behaves, if she doesn't want to. As you see, she gave me a right bow, and one of Cottington's many scalies. I think you'll agree it's a really pretty fish. And I've just moved the rods as well. I'll go through that in a little while, but I've moved the rods, and but yeah, over the moon with that. The rod was only out there probably about 15 minutes, so
yeah, I see you put it out.
yeah, I mean 24 hours in the wrong spot,
Yep.
10 minutes in the right spot. I'll just spin her around to show the other side.
I've just moved mine as well. I'm hoping I'm going to get the same result.
There's the other side. Just like all the fish in Cottington, scaly, big, beautiful, and
Scale perfect.
yeah, it is. You know, it's another one for the winter campaign. I mean, the weather looks good today. The sun's came out, but yeah, just a change in spots on that one, and £23. So let's get her back. Let's get the rod back out, and here we go. I think she's ready to go now. Let's see if we can get another one. So yeah, pucker.
She's away. Lovely.
Will do. Right, well, after that £23, I think it's only right to have a famous cup of coffee. Kettle's on, and we're going to have a nice cup of coffee. Let's turn that up. That's lovely. Right, I'm just going to spin the camera around now, because actually where I caught that fish from, let's go outside. As you can see, the conditions have well changed now. I mean, when I last spoke to you, just going to sort the tripod out quickly, chaps. That's better. When I last spoke to you, obviously we've done 24 hours with, not even a bleep, not, nothing, not a single sausage. Hadn't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing at all. And as you know, I was fishing. I've got one over in that channel just in there. I'll just zoom in for you so you can properly see it. I had one on the entrance to that channel, which would be just about here. Again, it's done me bites in the past this time of year, but very slow, and but I see no signs. And then basically where the rushes are, which is just near where the tree is, just to the left hand side of these rushes, that's where I'm roughly been fishing here. And then literally, I don't know, just sitting here, and I see a fish pop its head out, just here, right next to the post. And obviously it was due to do me rods anyway, bite time had gone. And I'm just going to zoom in a bit more on that post there. You can see all the overhangs over there, etc. But yeah, literally right where that post is, just where them two bits are coming down there, I see one lump out. And to think that I was only fishing just on the tree, just here, left of them rushes, not far away, but I thought, the thing is, in the winter, you'll be surprised, they could have been 3 or 4 of them just to the right hand side there, and they could just be shoaling up just off of it. And I think that's might be what's happening, because I wound the rod in, obviously put a fresh hook bait on, still the same bait, creamy toffee, like I say. I'll go into that more in detail in a minute. But yeah, I dropped it just where them two bits are coming down again, where my finger is just there near the white post. I couldn't believe it, it was there 10 minutes. So 24 hours to the left of them reeds and 10 minutes on that white post. So if I zoom back out for you, you can see it ain't a million miles away, is it, from each other? But it just goes to show it weren't close enough for them fish to feed. I mean, I've only had one, but but just moving it probably, I don't know, 20 foot to the right, bang, There it is, and I've had the bite. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one to have caught one on the whole complex, which is the old lake and the new lake. But a 23 pound, yeah, over the moon. It was a beautiful fish. You can see by the scale pattern, it's what Cottington's known for. So yeah, basically plan is now I've kept one on there, and I've still got one, and I'll just pan around to the left for you guys. Instead of in the channel, I've actually just come back round, and you can see the tree just there. I've got one just on the right hand side. I've not gone in tight now, I've come just off of it. Just drops off a little bit there near that tree. See where, yeah, exactly where that, I think that was a kingfisher. It was a kingfisher. Oh my god, I think we've just got that all on camera for you. Where that kingfisher was, right there. It's literally right on the money. Maybe it's a sign. But we're going to try there unless something happens. But I'm just going to pan round to the right now for you guys. And we come right round. But what I'm going to do, zoom out. There's a lot of water here, but I've not seen absolutely nothing in this part of the lake at all. The only signs I see was on that white post. I've not seen nothing over the far back, and I've not seen anything down there. Dad's down there, unfortunately he's not having nothing, but it's winter fishing, isn't it? You know you're not going to catch loads. But but yeah, as you can see, what a fight that fish was. And I was over the moon with it. But I think now, obviously we'll keep our eyes peeled, and let's hope that one of them absolutely busts into life again like it did last time. But I think it's going to be a Chinese tonight, and but I will go through bait. I'm going to go through rigs, etc. Obviously you did see a glimpse of the rig when I hooked the fish, etc. And what I'll do is when I'm going to be bringing the rods in, we'll go through rigs at the but now hopefully we might be coming into a bite time. I'm not too sure, because like I say, it's our first couple of sessions on here on the winter campaign, and obviously a picture will start forming over the winter. You know, what time is bite time, when ain't it, preference to colours, flavours. I know the flavour, I've got correct creamy toffee because I've caught absolutely loads on it, you know, through spring and winter, that bait. So excuse me, I know the bait's fine, but it's just trying to think of the colours as well, because you've got the flavour, you need to get the colour right as well, you know. So but as you can hear, the kettle's whistling now. I've put the camera on the rod to try and get a live take. It probably ain't going to play ball, never does it? And like I say, I'll come back to you with rigs and bait very shortly.
As you've seen, Ben's had a nice little 23. Most welcome. We haven't been seen a few fish in his swim, but I've not seen many in mine. I see one, I think, this morning, and that was it. But as you can see, the weather's changed. We've now got wind on the lake, as opposed to yesterday where it was flat calm. But now the wind's got up, and apparently by tonight we're going to have 45 mile an hour winds, 46 mile an hour winds. And tomorrow, just as we're packing up, as you would gather, we're going to have 50 odd mile an hour wind. So yeah, that'll go down well. I've just put in my long extended pegs, so my bivvy stays where it is through the night, hopefully. But maybe this ripple on the water will bring something for me. Hopefully, we'll see.
Well, there we go. Coming into the night period now, and we've just ordered the Chinese. We've got chicken balls. What else we got in there? Peking style ribs, and one of the chef's specials. Gonna give that one a go. I think it's mushroom and garlic sauce with mixed meat. And there's the old man, he's up there. So let's have a little go up. There we go, and we can zoom out. There he is.
These peppers are hot in here.
Yeah. So here he is. What you got, mate? You got your soup, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
With peppers in it.
So Dad's got his soup. So there we go.
Lovely.
Yeah, he's happy. But yeah, it's all quiet on the fish front at the moment. So so we've seen a few bass this evening. You can see him demolishing his soap.
Just started raining.
And but yeah, the weather has taken a massive turn. And so I am going to sit in here and devour that lot, and we will get back to you as soon as we catch another fish, hopefully. Morning guys. Well, as you can see, the weather has drastically changed now. During the night it was very quiet, but the one thing that the weatherman did say, and as you can probably hear with the sound, that we were going to get massive storms. Winds up to 50 mile an hour, which were true. Basically they were coming through the old lake there, battering down to this end of the new lake. And it was, I had to get up at 1:30 this morning, repeg me bivvy. I've had a night from hell. It's absolutely bucketing it down. I've just got up quickly now, repegged all the front, and yeah, I want to say it's really bad at the moment. We got 100% rain. I mean, there's a couple of hours left, but I was meant to go through rigs and bait, etc. with you. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cup of tea and that, just sort myself out, and I'm going to do the rigs and bait and that when I get home. And because this is just a nightmare, this is. I mean, the wind, I'm more worried about me bivvy taking off and looking like Mary Poppins at the moment. So I mean, the lads down there last night, they must have been repegging their bivvies all the time down there, especially down that end. And yeah, excuse me, it is bad. It's been a bad night. I've not had much sleep. I'm absolutely knackered, and it looks like I'm going to get soaking wet. So what I'll do is, once I get home, sort myself out, you can then join me in the O'Connor Palace, and we'll continue the footage then, and I can go through rigs and bait with you, and I'll see you then. But yeah, you can hear that wind. Jesus Christ! I mean, them trees opposite these ones this morning. At one point, I thought that was going to come down on the old bailiff shed there. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to have a quick cup of tea, and I think it's time to wrap it up. The rods are still out, but you never know. You've always got a chance, but I doubt it. And we'll go from there. But yeah, that wind is piling through over there. And yeah, as you can hear, this is not good. So I'll catch up with you guys soon, okay? Would you, Adam and Eve? Look, it's absolutely hammering down, and I think we might have a take. Looks like I'm going to get absolutely soaked. See if she goes back up again. I don't know if it's just a liner or the weather is atrocious. Look at it. Oh no, we're in. Looks like we're getting wet, people. Here we go. Look at this lot. Oh my God. Right, I've got to deal with this fish. Yep, we're in. Time to get my jacket on. Let's see what we got. Great. There we go. We're in people. lovely little stall. So we can wear. Starting to pack up as well. And, like I said to you guys, we'll go from rig to the base when I get home. So this is too much. This is, but there you go. Weather's just relentless at the moment. Cottington, I will say that. You know when you get one on there. So good. Right, scissors. Well, as you can see, Cottington looks like another good one in there. But the absolutely soaked. Welcome to winter fishing. Lovely. I'll get her out in a minute. I'll dry myself off. I'll deal with her in a sec. Right, here she is, the one you see me having a battle with. Absolutely got soaked. We've had a break though, so well, as you can see I'm absolutely soaked, but look, it's a good one. It's going to be over £30. Scales are ready. Let's get her up and see what she weighs. Alright, here we go. Oh, she is good. There we have got. What have we got? 33.14. So hard with this wind. I think we'll go 33.14. She's not going to break any records, but there you go, that'll do. Well happy with that, number 2. Let's get her out and do some shots. Right, and here she is. Just under 34, but 33.14. And after that epic battle, you see me getting absolutely soaked. It's just starting to rain again, would you believe? But yeah, look at that. First 30 of the trip. And including the 23. But yeah, over the moon with this one. And like I say, what a battle. But the rain's starting to come down now, camera's getting wet, so I'm just going to drop this one back now, lads. I'm going to put her back, and it's one I've had before, but she is down in weight. But yeah, over the moon with this one, so 33.14, absolutely made up.
Yes, okay.
Lovely.
Well, it's the last morning now. I've managed to nick one. I'm just waiting for Ben to come up so we can weigh it, and I did weigh it as best I could. I think it's about £30, but we'll check that when Ben comes up. Unfortunately we didn't get any action shots because it was hammering down with rain and the wind was at 50 miles an hour, so it was just awkward. I went out there, played it, got soaking wet. Ben was probably laughing from his bivvy, I don't know, but anyway, I've managed to nick one, so once we weigh it, it'll be fine. We're just waiting for the rain to stop. It's hammering down still, as you can see. It was a bit of a busy night as far as the wind and the rain was concerned. It's just been relentless, but apparently we've got a break coming in a few hours, so what we'll do is we'll pack up then. Hopefully we'll get a chance to, but it is pretty bad. So as you can see as I pan round, it's pouring down, but the trip was worthwhile, so we'll wait and see what Ben's had. Ta-da for now. Looks like Robin's come down to see me. Might bring me a bit of luck on the right hand rod, hopefully. We'll see. Come on Rob, got nothing for you mate. Bring me luck. Let the rod go off. He must be soaked.
And there we go, and there's Dad. Look, like he said, he had his 32 pounder, and this is what Cottington is known for. Look at the scales on that fish, unbelievable. As you can see, it's absolutely bucketing down. We've had a 30 each this morning.
This one was 32.5.
£32.5. But yeah, look at the colours on that. Happy, Dad?
Yeah, I'm well pleased.
Yeah.
It's at last, you know. It was in the last minute of the early morning, and fine. I'm well happy with it. Give me a right row as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good because we was going to pack up yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
But this, I'm glad we stayed. I really am.
That's it. There we go. So
I'll get him back, eh?
yeah, let's get him back. £32, 5 ounces on the money. Both of us absolutely soaked. Probably don't care at the moment, but yeah, let's get home and warm up, have a nice roast dinner and see the girls and the kids, eh? There he goes. Get a shot of her going back. But yeah, and there she goes. And there she goes. All done. Happy?
Well happy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Soaked through to the skin, but well happy.
That's it, mate.
Worth coming, wasn't it?
And it's absolutely bucketing down, so and like I said, it's time to get home and definitely have a roast dinner. And while we're on the subject of roast dinner, just like to say happy birthday to me mum. It was her birthday, and love you lots, mum, and I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you soon.